Welcome back, besties. How are we doing? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Allie. You know the drill. Things are going to get yappy around here, as they always do. Today is going to be a very fun video because, as you can see, we have a lovely little stack of books here that I am going to walk all of you through as my immediate and very urgent fall TBR. It is now the end of August, which is actually sickening, and I am physically ill thinking about that. There's only a few more weeks left being able to sit out in the sun and rot and get my little girl tan on, but that's besides the point. Anyone that knows me knows that I am the biggest and most passionate fall lover, Halloween girl. I'm a Scorpio, so Halloween is my favorite holiday. Fall is my favorite time of the year, and I am a fantasy girl at heart. I have been literally since I was a child. My era is about to set in full throttle. I am already thinking about what my fall TBR is going to be able to set the perfect, cozy, fantasy, spooky vibes so that I can be fully immersed in the most evil and wicked time of the year. Before we get started though, I think that I need a beverage. That was really close. Oh my god. This is what heaven looks like. I needed that so bad. Anyways, let's get into the fun. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully soon we can close in on 2,000 subscribers, which we are pretty close to. If you can, just hitting the subscribe button is free and it helps me out a great deal. I would welcome you to the family, and I know that we all will, so welcome. I also have a book talk and a bookstagram. I use both of them literally every single day, probably too much, but if you want to join me along there, please feel free to. The links are down below and in my bio. I think that we should turn this little stack of books around because there are some really good ones here, and I know that you bitches are gonna eat it up. Should we try doing a little transition, or is that cringe? It's probably cringe, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that worked. Can you guys just pretend that that worked and it was aesthetic? Because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just here for the vibes, quite frankly. So, ladies and gents, I do have quite the stack of books here. I am aware.
Stop it. You be nice. Stop.
Cannoli has really grown into the most supervillain cat that I have ever known in my life. He can be kind of terrifying sometimes. Anyways. I know that some of these may catch your eye, and we're going to talk about it because I am currently on my first read through of Throne of Glass. I'm on Heir of Fire currently. I'm about 80% through, so I'm almost done. I am still terrified of what's to come. I'm not going to say any spoilers at all. I would never want to do that to anyone, but I'm also filming a long form first time read through as we speak vlog for my channel. I am looking forward to these next few books in the Throne of Glass series, and then I have a couple more miscellaneous books that I got recently at Barnes & Noble that I feel would not only fit the vibe perfectly for fall, but literally scratch every itch that I need as a reader. Let's just get into it. I am very, very excited about these 6 books because I also need advice. I think I'm going to tandem read. I do have a Kindle, and that's what I've been reading Throne of Glass on because obviously the sheer size of the books is just so intimidating for me, and that's why I put it off for so long because of how big the books are. If that's something that would entice you into starting Throne of Glass, if you also are nervous about it like I was, then that is a great solution to be able to get over your fear and just dive in and rip the band-aid off. I'm just gonna go in with the standalones first so that we can yap about Throne of Glass towards the end. Can you say hi to your lovely fans? Can you sit still for 2 seconds, please? Say hi. 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 He is the devil himself. Reincarnate. Anyways, let's just get into the books, shall we? One of the books that is 100% on my fall TBR, I feel like this is going to be perfect for what I'm looking for is Grave Empire by Richard Swan. This seems like a great adventure fantasy filled with different tropes. I have seen good reviews about this on my Fable. I think that this will be perfect for fall. It's described as an epic, bloodthirsty new fantasy series set in an empire undergoing an industrial revolution where sorcery and arcane practices are outlawed and where an ancient prophecy warns of the coming end of days. Yeah, enough said. Let me know if you've read this book or if you've read anything by Richard Swan. I have not, so this is a very new find for me. I just stumbled upon it in Barnes & Noble and I was just drawn to the cover, of course. She's stunning. This is one of my top priority immediate fall TBR reads. I think that this is going to be really good. Up next, of course, what kind of book talk girly would I be if I didn't pull up In the Veins of the Drowning? This book seems to have such a large chokehold on the book talk girlies, and I've only seen good things about it. I was convinced. In the Veins of the Drowning seems to follow something new. It seems like there's a lot of different kind of magic in here, and there's sirens. I've never read anything with sirens before. There seems to be a little bit of a forbidden romance lingering in here. At least that's what it seems like from the description. I'm gonna eat up forbidden romance every single time, unfortunately. I'm excited, and I think that this will be a fun kind of dark fantasy for me to get into. So I need something new and fun to kind of just like spice things up. I know that she will be a super fun read from the looks of it. I have also heard only good things about Servant of Earth. This one seems like it has a really fun magic system too. There's trials in here, it seems like, which trials and tournament, etc. is like one of my top tier plots in books. I literally loved Serpent and the Wings of Night so much. Lightlark also has trials. It's so good. I'm a big fan of M. Fun's books. Miss Emily thinks that this is one of the best books ever, so therefore I will be reading it. It seems like there's 6 deadly trials, one for each branch of magic: earth, fire, light, void, illusion, and blood. And there's also forbidden romance in here, so there's not much else I can say here. Now to get into the extreme fun of this video that I know all of you have been waiting for. Ta-da! I know that there's so much irreparable emotional damage literally sitting in the palms of my hands right now, and I have no idea. I have a sense, but I don't know what I'm about to get into, and there are a lot of pages here. There are a lot of pages. Let's start off nice and simple, shall we? As I said, I am on Airfire currently. I'm almost done, so this bad boy is my next read. I can expect to start this probably in the next week. This will be my first read of September. I don't really have words. I know that this one is damaging, to say the least, at least from what I've heard. I don't know if there's a way that I can prepare myself. If anyone has any advice, tips, and tricks for me, aka someone who is reading Throne of Glass for the first time and has no idea what's gonna happen. I have somehow survived this fandom for three plus years now and have had 0 spoilers, so any advice would be greatly appreciated over here. Thank you very much. Now I need the girlies' help here. Are we tandem reading this? Did you tandem read it? And if you didn't, should I? I think POVs or storylines in the same plot, but just on different timelines. I know that if I were to read one, then read the next one, I would have to go back in time, which I don't think I really want to do. And now that I have a Kindle, I think that it would make tandem reading so much easier. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do. People are so die-hard about this. About literally all of Throne of Glass, and it's so funny. I know that there's like different cheat sheets that the girlies have made or like sent around on Book Talk, kind of just like showing an ultimate guide of what chapters to read from each book simultaneously. Since I have the physical copies and I'm gonna read it on the Kindle, I think that it will be easier for me. I don't have to just like flip between the 2 books. After I read Queen of Shadows, I will be tandem reading. These are probably going to take up the majority of my September. I'm a little scared though because this is a lot. I am a slow reader. This may seem like not a lot of books to you. To me, this is plenty, especially with the girthiness of these. No judgment-free zone here, but they are girthy, and that is an objective statement. I can't do anything about it. I know that people are passionate, to say the least, about Sarah J. Maas and reading orders. Cough, cough. Definitely not talking to some of you in my comment section about the fact that I read Assassin's Blade before Throne of Glass, but this is what we've got cooking in the kitchen over here. It's very clear that I have my work cut out for me. Am I prepared? Absolutely not. I'm so excited though. I have anxiety, but I'm also happy to take on this challenge. Take you guys along with me. I am doing it with spoilers, my like long form Throne of Glass reading vlog, because there are things that I like need to talk about. Sorry that there are spoilers, but I feel like you guys would want to hear my real-time development of feelings, thoughts, and prayers. Cheers. That is gonna be it for little old me. I've got 6 books here. I didn't put Tower of Dawn in here. No, am I dumb? What's the last book in the series? Kingdom of Ash? Is that it? It's Kingdom of Ash. I'm sorry. We've got these bad boys plus Kingdom of Ash. These 3, which will be my immediate reads after. I also need to mention that Brimstone is coming out in November. Hopefully I can finish all of this before November, but regardless of where I am, I will definitely be reading Brimstone. In my humblest of opinions, I loved Quicksilver, so I will be reading Brimstone. I think that that's the only anticipated, like highly anticipated release for me for this fall. That's all for Miss Girly over here. So ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. Here's my lovely little stack of immediate fall TBR plus Kingdom of Ash and Brimstone. Again, I am a slow reading girl, so therefore this is all I can handle in the next couple months. Can typically read 2 to 3 books a month if I'm really good about it and if the books aren't massive. So it's probably just gonna take me a decent amount of time to get through the last portion of Throne of Glass. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please let me know what you guys are reading right now and what you're planning on reading for the fall, because I know that there's a bunch of anticipated releases coming out. You can tell I have my hands full over here. I'm beefing with this stack over here. Thank you, my lovely people, for watching. If you stuck around this whole time, thank you very much. You guys are so hot and sexy and beautiful. You know the drill. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you guys in my next video, and I will keep you updated on my trek, on my little journey over here. Me acting like I didn't purposely, willingly and purposely put myself through this pain. I am the only culprit of this. If I put the blame on you guys, just know I'm deflecting. I'm a Scorpio. Love all of your beautiful faces so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!